Every time. It gets me every fucking time. Ooh, shit. Ah, all right, man. It's fucking Friday. You know what that means? Time for some shoulders, some back, and some lower chest. And if you can't tell already, I'm gonna start with the kneeling side lateral raises, just like I did last Friday. Um, I really liked it. I feel like it isolates my shoulders better when I can kind of, again, use that cue of keeping my ass on my heels the whole time. Well, I mean, not the whole time, but like I always say, like maybe the first 85, 90% of the set. And then if I want to start, kind of raising up a little bit to get three or four more, then I'll do that. But yeah, it felt great. So, but after that, I actually have two new exercises that I'm gonna try. I won't go into great detail until I get to them. I mean, a lot of times, just me doing this set, I feel like, like kind of like a visual representation is a easier way for a lot of people to learn. Now, I will say little cues or tips here and there for that set exercise if I feel like I need to, just to kind of, just because maybe the visual representation isn't quite, kind of giving the whole picture of what I'm actually thinking about. But a lot of times, just a visual is better, in my opinion. I'm actually a better learner like that. If I can just watch somebody and then kind of, once I see how they do it and I get the gist of something, then I try it myself and I can really feel what's best for me while also comparing how they did it and trying it their way. I don't know. It's just That's just how I like to do things, but everybody's different. So, but anyways, I did 12 minutes of cardio. I did about 400 total reps, again, of different kinds of crunches. So I'm warm, but I need to do just a couple sets, make sure my shoulders are ready. So I'll probably just skip that though. We'll get right to the first set here in a second. Ah, ooh. Okay, well, I thought I was starting with what was going to be kind of heavy. And I mean, don't get me wrong. For trying to keep my form really strict like this, it's a little heavy, but not quite what I was thinking it was going to be. So I might go up to the 45s. Um, and honestly, I feel like I say this a lot, but probably just play it by the set. Do however many sets I can, and it to where it kind of feels like it's still working and kind of doing what I want it to. Um, and then and who knows, it might be every single set that I want to do left here. But if I kind of do one or two with the 45s and it just starts to feel like too much, then I might go back down. But the plan is to do, I mean, shit, I'd like to do as many as I can here. Mm, I would like to do at least 5 sets. So this would be first one. Um, and then on the last one, probably do I wouldn't say like a huge drop set, but maybe a couple, lighten the weight with each one. Try to continue that last set as long as I can. But, yeah, let me grab the 45s. I think that is, I don't know, man. I remember I did these last week, and I remember the first set or two I started too light. And I did 15, I think. By the time I got to like the 11th or 12th one, I had to start cheating a little bit. If I can do at least 8 strict, like I said, get 3 or 4 cheat reps, I'll stick with that weight, which is going to be the 45s. But let me say it like this: the first set to where I can't get a strict 8 reps, the next one I'll go back down. That's kind of that'll be my limit or my threshold, I guess. So, all right, let me see if I can even get up now. That my feels like I'm stuck. My knees are. This is the only bad thing about this. If you have bad knees, this might be pretty tough for you to do. Ah. Okay, man, 50s are on the table. I think I'll wait at least a week or two. I might do these kind of lateral raises. I might do them for like another 2 or 3 weeks and try to see what I can get up to. But definitely, I probably could do 50s for at least. Here's the thing though, so it's like I could do the 50s for 1 or 2 good sets, hitting that rep range I want to hit, and then it would probably start to get, you know how it goes. It start to feel pretty freaking heavy. So I'm just gonna stick with the 45s. I want to do 5 sets. So that's 3 more. Imagine trying to do the 50s 3 sets like this after already doing 2 sets. It's like probably not the best idea. So kind of leave my ego, leave it behind me for this, and because it's all about just getting good form, good contraction in my shoulders, good control. Um, and I'm definitely not against what I like to call a good bro set. One where you're just kind of throwing weight around. I mean, you watch some of the old school bodybuilding videos. Um, a lot of certain exercises, Jay Cutler did that. Ronnie Coleman did it. Of course, you're talking about some of the best genetics you can have, but still, I mean, I think it needs to be a good balance of both. But honestly, I think for all of today's workout, it's going to be kind of like what I'm doing now, pretty strict stuff. I just feel like it's one of those days where I need it, so try to listen to my body a little bit. Um, kind of one of those days where you're still working out, you're still pushing it, but compared to what you normally do, it's a little laid back. So in some sense, you're getting a little bit of oh, I won't say rest, obviously, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's kind of a little easier, just easier on your body. So Okay, let's do. Like I said, I'll play it by a set, but I think I can do three more with this, but we'll see. Ah, oh. Yep, let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep it rolling. Ah. Ah. One more. This is gonna be the big drop set. So actually, I might. Well, I don't think I might. I think I will bring all the ones that I'm gonna drop set with. Set them either in front of me or behind me, but that way I can kind of save a little time walking back and forth and just make the drop set as good as I can make it. Ooh. All right, that's it, man. Let's move on. That was really good. Okay, just your basic lat pull downs. That's what I'm gonna do next. Um, I'm probably only gonna do like 5-ish total sets of back today. So what I think I'm gonna do is, depending on how this feels. If it feels good, I'll do like 3 sets. If not, I might only do a couple. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I'll move on to one of the row machines we have here, whatever's open, honestly, and then do, well, like I said, if I do 3 here, then I'll do a couple sets of rows. If I only do 2, then I'll do 3. You guys get the point. So yeah, this is just your basic lat pull down. So really nothing needs to be said. Let's just fucking do it. Yeah, I think I'll do one more. That feels pretty good. Only thing I don't like is my forearms, and I think it's the combination of doing a side lateral raise and then straight to this. I mean, when you're holding weight out like this, yeah, you're using shoulders obviously, but your hands and your forearms are also holding that weight out there too. So going from 5 sets of there to here, which requires a good amount of forearm just to hold on to the attachment. I think it kind of it just fucks up my forearms a little bit. Let's just say that. But other than that, like I feel my lats really good. So I'll do one more. Why not? Oh my god. Oh. Let's do a drop set. Okay. Whew. I'll be honest. The rows are going to be pretty tough. I mean, I guess it's no different than, normal back and bicep day that I do. But damn, those really worked. And like I said, I think it's the whole grip factor. Um, I'll try it anyway. That's why I got straps, right? All right. Ideally, I was hoping to work up to 5 plates on each side, but with everything I've done, I mean, it's just not gonna happen. I could have done it, but I feel like, of course, I'm only doing 2 sets, but I feel like I don't know, it would have got too tough too fast. Now, if obviously, if I was starting with this, it's a little different, a lot more energy that I'm gonna have, and I'm also gonna do this bilaterally instead of unilaterally. So again, I feel like that makes it harder. At least for me, it does. So it's just, I'm gonna work a little smarter and not harder today, and I can definitely still get a couple good sets here with just 4 plates. I'll go a little slower, squeeze a little harder. All right. Okay. Let me do just one more, and that'll probably be it for back. That'll be it. Okay. I feel like if I would have started cheating anymore there, I would have come off the back of the seat. that was that was good enough. All right, back is done for today. Well, let's move on to probably some chest. Yeah, almost forgot. All right, this is in a lot of ways the same thing that I do when I'm seated and I do these cable flies for chest, but there are a few slight different nuances, and most of the time, those slight different nuances is what let me say, be specific. When you're hitting a plateau, those little different nuances is whenever you can start to how do I want to say it? Just start to create new growth. You know what I mean? So if you're in a plateau, and obviously that means that something you're doing isn't quite working anymore. You're pretty much your body's adapted to most of what you're doing. Again, these slight little different nuances can kind of recharge, if you will, if that even makes sense. But you kind of just start to create more new growth with kind of throwing your body off and challenging in just a slightly different way. Sometimes that's all it takes. Actually, most of the time, that's all it takes. So, um, but I seen this actually. I'll admit it. I seen it on a freaking Instagram reel, and most of the time when I see people posting, uh, fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. Most of the time when I see people posting these Instagram reels of these unique looking exercises, I think a lot of times it's just clickbait. But I seen this one, and it immediately like I kind of my eyebrows raised. I was very intrigued because I feel like if I can lock myself in place here, because they have these pegs that come out, and I can press my heels against that, and then my ribs are against this, so I'm kind of like sandwiched in between, and I can take a lot of cheating and momentum and all that out of it, and like I said, just be locked in place and really just focus on squeezing my chest. I'm gonna do this for lower chest, so I'm gonna kind of drop my elbow some and do like a fly press combo and go slightly down. Like I said, to hit my lower chest. This will be the first one I've done it, so we'll see how it goes. But I think it'll be a nice little another exercise I can throw in my arsenal. I think it'll work pretty good. So let's try it. Holy shit. Whew. Of course, I did just train chest yesterday, but I try to limit how much lower chest stuff I do because now knowing that I specifically hit lower chest on Friday. So it's like my chest is, it's sore, but it's nothing I can't handle doing a little bit more today. Um, damn, that was nice. It One other thing I wasn't really expecting, but I like about this, it forces you to go even slower. Because if you go too fast, like you almost, I guess it's just the way the cables are, like the angle and the way it's set up. If you kind of go get that peak stretch and you try to bounce it, it's almost like the cables want to pull you back actually off the pad, and it just makes it that much harder. So if you kind of get that peak stretch and actually make sure you're not, you know, exploding a lot or bouncing it, you get that stretch and you slowly flex it. Um, I mean, that was great. That was fucking great. Let's do two more like that, and then we'll move on to shoulders again. Oh shit! Okay, one more. Holy shit! That's different, but very, very nice. Okay, I gotta do drops out of this. It feels too good not to. It's freaking nuts. All right. That was good. That is literally all I have in me right now to say. That was good. All right, let's do some more shoulders. All right, here is the other, oh, not a new exercise, but for me, it's new. I'm sure a lot of you've seen it. It's where you lean on the bench, and a lot of people kind of stop whenever they hit their side. I'm gonna try to bring my arm back and behind me, get even that much more of a stretch on my shoulders, and then just lateral raise it up. Pretty simple. Um, do not, fucking do not try to go too heavy on this. All right, this is not about the weight. This is more about hitting your shoulders with a very strict movement and a little bit different of a nuance. Kind of the theme here today, I guess. Um, so yeah, like I only had the 20s. Honestly, that might even be a little light. I did the 15s and that felt pretty light. 20s, I mean, who knows? I might get quite a bit of reps, but I'd rather start off like that with a new exercise than too heavy and then fuck something up. So, but let's try it. Okay, I tried to keep count there, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of lost it. It doesn't. Okay, this ain't gonna make sense. I kind of lost count, but then again, I didn't. I think I did 25. That's what I'll try to do with the left arm now, because I think that's what I did. But yeah, this was a little light, so as long as the left side feels good, I might go up to 25s on the next one. That might be a weight to stick with, but I gotta do this set first. So Okay, that was nice. Whew. Let's go up to 25s. Try that. Okay. Uh, all right. One more. Okay. Woo. All right. Let's do one more chest exercise. Probably call it a day after that. Sticking with the theme of hitting pretty much just lower chest today. I'm gonna do some chest dips. Now this could be it actually says tricep press on the machine, but if you do it right, you can hit mainly chest here, which pretty much you lean forward as much as you can, whatever is as much as comfortable for you. But the more you lean forward, the more chest you're gonna hit. Obviously, there is a point where you can lean too far forward. If your head's between your knees on this, you're probably leaning too far forward. So don't want to do that. But you lean forward and then drive with your chest. Now, if you want to hit more triceps, you just sit more upright, basically right up against this pad they have here, and just press down. So it's pretty straightforward. But anyways, yeah, let's do 3 sets here with a probable drop set, and then I don't know. I might even do some deficit push-ups at the end just to get a lot of blood in the chest. Honestly, whenever I do push-ups, it really just is good for getting blood everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but in my chest, shoulders, triceps, like a lot of my upper body. So it kind of you know, a little secret here. That's not really a secret, but it's just it gives me a much better pump. So as soon as I'm done and I start posing, I mean, you can kind of figure out where I'm going with this. You got a lot more blood in different areas, and you look better. So oh shit. All right, let's do a couple more. All right, give me like 15 seconds here, and then I'll do the drop set. Okay, I don't think I can do deficit push-ups even if I wanted to, and I don't even want to anymore. Only because that was that was so good, dude. So like you guys seen, I did the drop set, and then I repositioned my hands. I brought them back a little farther, which gave me an even better stretch on my chest with the angle that these grips are at. And then I did as many more as I could. And the whole time, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm really trying to puff my chest out, pull my rib cage. I always say it like this: pull my rib cage through and my chest up. That way, I'm kind of hitting my chest as much as I can. When you start slouching over, you get more shoulders, you get more triceps at the lockout. So, yeah, just try to pull your chest up and your ribs through. If that makes sense. It might not. But yeah, we're done, man. I suppose. All right, I've got to be better about this. About bringing more water. I had this drink literally probably just a little over halfway through the workout. Haven't had any water since. And I don't want to be dramatic. I was gonna say I'm like dying of thirst. Obviously, I'm not dying, but I'm pretty fucking thirsty. So let's try to, first of all, let me get a little bit better of a song going, and we're gonna get right into it. What a workout. I did a lot of new stuff, so I was really trying to, pace myself, make sure I'm doing it right, and made this workout take a lot longer than normal, which I'm usually already in here 2 hours minimum. So yeah, man, we're done. Tomorrow's the rest day, like always. So you know what? Okay, let's get out of here.